everyone watching this, especially as it comes out, this is going to seem pretty seamless, but for me, it's actually been a couple months since I've recorded. There's just been a lot of life stuff going on. I've been going through some career consultation regarding changing careers, not out of game dev, but having a safe backup with that. So that's been a lot of research, a lot of additional studying. There's been a lot of stuff going on in terms of game development for me, which again, I'm trying not to spend too much time here talking about, but that has been eating up a lot of my time. Switching jobs, and friend stuff and lack of friend stuff. Tried getting back into dating for probably about a week, and then I realized how horrible all the dating apps are, and I would rather be alone than deal with those again. So, yeah, just a lot of stuff has been going on for me, so I might seem disoriented just because, it's been a while. But one of the big things also for me was that I need to start working on my second channel, which I do have. I'm not going to go into a lot of details here just because it's not my primary concern right now, but there's been some stuff that I just need to go ahead and start developing further than I have been. And can I get there with blues right now, or is that not possible? So if I can get down there, they can get down there. So it looks like there is some kind of slope, so there might be some kind of way to get.
They say that thieves have been spotted at the new temple construction site. Goldo is so fearful that they're after his gold that the royal halls have been locked down until they are dealt with.
Thieves, eh? Wouldn't want them to steal the statue before we had a chance to.
I can't. I thought. You know what? I wonder if.
Blue!
Up. Okay, so can't do it that way. Yeah, just a lot of different stuff has been going on. I've been really trying to make stuff work for my life, and that's led to this not being the main focus, which that's sometimes how things go. Yeah, I've really just been trying to explore more creative opportunities for myself, not out of the fact of disliking this or anything, but okay, so we physically can't get there yet. Well, that's still good to know. Yeah, I've just been having to figure out a lot of stuff recently. So, but yeah, luckily for me, I did a lot of content recording before all this stuff happened, and I'm going to try to keep up that backlog just because I may not be able to easily record, especially when I want to. That's why I kind of mentioned that, for everyone else, this might be seamless, but for me, definitely not. And I don't want to lose too much of my pace, because I know, like, just this alone, like I said, there was a few months between my last recording session and this one, so, because I'm going to have a job that's actually full-time this time around. Get the mother statue before the thieves do, retrieve the beer kettle, gain access to the mother goddess statues. So those two are interlinked. I think we already went in here. I don't remember, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave them there, because I think they'll teleport with me if I'm smart about this. Nope, shut up. Let's see what's in here. Arcanium. Arcanium is the forge. So we don't need to go this way. That's fine. Yeah, I'm just trying to juggle everything right now. Life's been a lot, but, that's part of life. Is, accepting things as they come along, bracing yourself for change and to be a better person and all that other bullshit that we're supposed to believe in. Now, where am I actually supposed to go, though? That is a fantastic question. So both of these things spit out here. If we didn't get the kettle, I'm guessing that means we didn't finish the brewery. Because I would imagine they are one and the same. Although we were able to get to the other side. So maybe we did. I should have like checked the recording before I actually kind of got back into everything. Because that probably would have been super helpful so I know where I'm at. But, you know, content's content, right? I just gotta be... And I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with this channel. If I want it to be purely just video game stuff, or if I eventually want more. I think one of the big things for me right now is I eventually... I've kind of talked about this on and off about having other people, you know, do some stuff with me, and that's still my intention. It's just a matter of there's a handful of people who I originally was planning on bringing onto the channel just because I enjoy their company and such, but that seemed just due to life. Some of those people are no longer going to be an option. So figuring out, do I want to reduce the games that I'm going to be playing? Do I want to try, like, reach out to other people, seeing if they're interested? Stuff like that as well, because, again, I'm still trying to figure out what's best. The same with the mod content, because originally, I don't know when this is actually coming out yet, but for my 2026, I was hoping that every single Wednesday would be a multiplayer video. I don't know if that's going to be the case. Granted, right now I'm recording this mid-June, so I mean things can change, but it doesn't feel likely just in seeing the projected life and everything that I have to do, you know, career-wise, job-wise, stuff like that, because that, as much as I like doing this, that has to be my focus going forward, just because I know I keep talking about it, but that's because, you know, it is something that is relevant about this not paying anything. Same with the projects I'm working on, same with a lot of things I'm doing right now where I'm not making a lot of money, so that unfortunately has to become kind of a priority so I can continue getting myself supported. So, you know, should anything, I mean, if anything changes and somehow I get like a major explosion of popularity or something, and I can start doing this full time, that'd be awesome. I'm not gonna set up like a Ko-Fi or where the other ones, Patreon. I don't plan on doing that at this point because I don't believe what I'm doing really warrants that. I mean, again, I need to just really figure out what is best for me going forward. And I know I'm going to be repeating myself a lot, but also not being in the loop of recording all the time. I feel like there's like so much to talk about and so little to talk about. I think this is coming out after the planned episode I have of Pit People, which kind of reflects what's been going on. You know, car accident also happened. That took a lot of time, a lot of resources. Yeah, I try to figure out the best course of action for me going forward. It has not been easy, I can say that much. I don't want to do that yet. And, because also, I know, just from the way that I've been feeling, because I know probably people have listened to me talk about kind of like wanting to be more creative and some of the stuff I do with that is going to be part of my second channel. And the reason why I'm not really pushing either or is because that is going to be a part of like my professional portfolio, my resumes, stuff like that. So, and I know I talk a lot of shit here, which I still would like to have the freedom of doing. Although I bet you if anyone listened to both of those, you know, I tried to change my voice a little bit for the sake of privacy, but it's not, you know, make or break for me. So that was the brewery entrance. So do we need to go this way? I mean, if you saw both of them, you'd be like, okay, yeah, that's definitely him. But I just need to make sure that I can stay in good graces as of right now, because I, you know, and if anything, I've kind of curbed my cussing and stuff like that. I've definitely been worse in the past. I mean, that's also just me growing and maturing as a person, but again, you know, you never know if there's somebody who would potentially employ me, and I, you know, talked about like fuck Target before, and they're like, you know what, that's not someone that we're looking for. I don't want to shoot myself in the foot too much on that. Oh, is it over here that we need to go? I think it was over here. What? 10,000. Okay, this might be what I was looking for. We may. How long did we take to get here? We took about. Oh man, you're not even where I need you to be. 10 minutes. I was gonna say 10 minutes. I wasn't sure. I gotta figure out a way to have my recording open while doing this, just so I don't have to, you know, stop everything to see what's going on that end. So we know we need to go this way. So we need to walk across the bridge, right? Is that what we need to do? And then we need to go over there, I think. Yes. Okay, we're figuring it out. We'll have to figure out the beer thing later. It's not the biggest priority right now. And that's stuff that we don't need to worry about. Break shit, boys. Break it, destroy it, punch it. Yeah, and I've also just been trying to reevaluate my life in general, just kind of like the person that I am, the way that I value things, stuff like that. You know, when you hit 27, and the life... You know what, let me listen to this first.
Ah, there's the statue. Judging by that walking cliff face down there, the dwarves are expecting trouble. Don't disappoint them, Master.
Yeah, it's not even like what society expects of me, and it's not as much anymore about what I expect for myself. I think it's just more of being lost, and because of the way I approach things, I've been originally not very convinced of certain goals I had in mind. Oh, that's beautiful. Awesome. Oh wow, you use us a puff roast. That might be a good one to farm if we're able to. Come on. I see more life force. I'm literally walking through it. We're useless. So that impacts it a little bit, because like there's some times where I'm like, okay, this channel really doesn't do anything for me, but... And I have such a massive backlog of things I want to get through, but again, it's one of those things where it's like, is this a priority? Not really. Probably out of all the things I'm doing, if I had to get rid of something, this one would be one that should be on the chopping block, although I like doing this, so that's why it's not on the chopping block. Also, because this is probably coming out well after.
Beasts only seem deadly if you get in their way, so don't.
Oh, no, get back here. FBC Firebreak is probably not going to be on the channel. It might be, but it seems unlikely at this point. I mean, I guess I can talk. I've been playing it multiplayer. There's some people who I've been playing with. It's just we've already been playing, so I don't know if it would be awkward going in now recording it. Although I guess like doing like a handful of sessions and just having them as filler kind of thing, whatever, isn't a bad idea. Maybe that's what I'll do. So if, you know, I can't get something recorded in time, but I need stuff, I'll just pop one of those up. I'm still unsure. Yeah, I just gotta figure out if the people who I'm playing with are interested in doing that. Because, I mean, I like it. FPC Firebreak, spoilers, is not... Oh, crap. Wrong way. Awesome. Yeah, it's not anything groundbreaking, but again, it's Remedy's first foray into multiplayer, first-person multiplayer games, so it's not really a genre I typically play. I wasn't like a COD kid, although people say it's like COD Zombies. I can see the comparison. It's not the greatest game I ever played. I don't know. I know a lot of people are hoping it's going to be one of those things where in a couple years everyone's like, oh my god, remember, or look how far Firebreak has come and stuff like that. I won't be surprised if that's the case, just knowing the way that Remedy holds themselves. maybe I'll ask them if they would be interested in recording Firebreak. And I have actually one of those guys who might be interested in just doing recording in general. He might be someone whose face and name starts popping up. I don't know yet. Don't hold me to that. Who knows? Maybe they'll actually beat this out. I'm not sure yet. Just again with the way that life is going right now, I will have to see if people are interested. And just if my personal interest is still there by the time that opportunity rolls around, as we've been dealing with these rocky roly-polies. But, yeah, and that's something I've had to... I don't like how long that takes to, like, get out of the way. Like, it acts like an object or a blocker, which, I mean... The corpse. Most of the corpses, I don't remember doing that, so I'm trying to understand why they decide that's a good way of handling this. Honestly, I don't know. Who's missing? Idiot. Okay, have them there, because I know they're going to roll right here. Alright. Knew it. All about strategy. I think that's also one of the reasons why I wasn't good at this game. I mean, I beat it a couple times, but like I always struggled, and I think it's because I always thought of it as like an action game when it's more of a strategy game. And I think viewing it that way has been beneficial, especially when I've been having to explain to people what we do, what kind of game I'm making. Just even in day-to-day conversations, and they're like, "Oh yeah," they want to know more. And it's like, okay, a lot of people are not familiar with this game itself. Why are you all back there? Stop it. Okay, so we had splitting paths. Let's see what this is leading towards. Let's not do this yet, but let's watch everything. See, I see money. And I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I do love money. So we're gonna first make sure that everything else is explored. And that's another thing. I think exploration in this kind of game works and doesn't. I think the way, like, I wish there was more reason to repeat areas, which the sequel does do in a sense, but like if there was a hybrid between 1 and 2, which I guess is something I should be mentally noting down to talk to my team about. I gotta stop bringing up, but when that is basically a full-time job within itself, it's kind of hard not to, especially because like if I was in retail or something, I can like talk to everybody about like, oh yeah, the dumb customers and stuff like that, but that's not really what I'm doing. Especially, I mean, who knows, maybe when I start this new job, those kind of things would change, but awesome. Let me quickly grab all the life force over here. Call you guys over. You can't. You know this, right? Oh, he's our friend. Alright. I didn't know the game was going to mark him as a friend. I thought we were going to have to kill him. Who knows? We might still have to kill him afterwards. Anyone else need anything here? Nope. Cool, cool, cool. See, we're not that low in health, which is kind of nice. So, are we able to get up here right away? So I think what we want to do is, hypothetically, we want to do this first, no? Is that just this? Oh, I get it. Well, I was supposed to do that first so he can roll through and then kill him and them after. I am so dumb. But honestly, mentally I was a little, overwhelmed is not the word, but I was definitely not fully with it. Just when, again, I think with a lot of the stresses I've been going through recently, it makes sense that I wasn't really mentally all here. Yeah, see? Amazing. in the game, like, even had the cinematic camera, I feel so dumb for missing that. That would have been such a nice moment. I'm not going back and trying to replay that, because that's just silly. Yeah, that's just silly to waste my time on that. So, let's see. Ooh, autosave. Nice. Checkpoint. Not that we need it, but just in case.
We are to build a temple for our stolen statue. This is the greatest indignity.
I don't care about you guys. You think you give a shit about the elves?
Our mother goddess is elven. How can they believe she is anything else?
I mean, of all the... Why are you guys saying these are allies? That's
All these rocks. Where are the birds? The trees?
Okay, I want to see something. If I come down here now... Yeah, now you guys are
We are to
hostile.
build a temple for our stolen statue. This is the greatest indignity.
Okay, so I'm going to have minions go up there. We got this involved.
Don't let us die serving the dwarves.
I don't give a shit about you. Elves are my least favorite fantasy. Well, that's not true. Humans, but I don't count humans as a fantasy race. I count that as a very poor excuse. And most of the fantasy I've been working on at this point, minus the game I'm working on right now, but going forward, I kind of talked to people on my team about, like, if I can make games that never have another human in them, that'd be awesome. That'd be sick. Because there's so many other things, like, you have, like, monkeys, you have robots, you have aliens, dwarves, elves, halflings, gnomes, minotaurs, orcs, like, you have all these cool races, and you're stuck with just humans. And that is going past fantasy. Like, I think it'd be cool to see, you know, I mean, Deep Rock Galactic did it with dwarves in space. Why can't we get other things that are, like, in space? What's the issue with me playing, you know, space elves or seeing, like, steampunk orcs and seeing all this other cool stuff? Why are we so limited? Like, it makes no sense.
We are to build a temple for our stolen statue. This is the greatest indignity.
I don't give a shit about you guys. I'm gonna leave you guys in there, actually. Unless the game specifically says...
Release us from this shame.
You guys are a bunch of fucking crybabies. Holy shit. Cool. So we're kind of following that now.
Don't let us die serving the dwarves.
Oh, you guys are gonna die serving the dwarves. You guys have not offered me anything good in this entire game so far.
All these rocks. Where are the birds? The trees?
And Dunzo. Oh, he's just deleted. Oh, shit. I didn't realize that that was going to be such an issue. Also, that's another thing. I've been being so professional recently.
All these rocks.
I mean, yeah, with my friends,
Where
I
are the
fuck around, of
birds?
course, but I've been
The
so
trees?
professional recently that, like, I kind of miss just being able to, like, shoot the shit, kill, drop some F-bombs, you know, talk about... I mean, I don't get into extremely raunchy stuff, but also, I don't have extremely raunchy stuff to talk about. Like, I don't know, maybe if I had an active sex life, spoilers, that would be something to be talking about, but I don't, because I'm not into hookup culture. And as you guys can already guess with the way I talked about before, I hate dating apps, so it's not like I have a girlfriend right now. And yeah, I really don't like hookup culture. Again, I'm probably considered like a very old soul to most people, where like a lot of the things that people look for and like are things I don't do. You guys, no, not that side. That's funny. Okay, so we're gonna need to get the bombs over here. So then, oh, that's just like additional bombs, but we don't even need that. Oh, okay, so that would have been to help us with combat, but honestly, once you understand the methodology that they attack and their patterns, you don't really need it. Speaking of not really needing it, time, 24. Okay, we're fine. I can. Where the fuck? I'm missing like 5 guys. Like all at once, or I'm at the restaurant, woman. Yeah. And because he's the weakest one, I don't know. I mean, I'm still gonna save him, but if he died, not that big of a deal. Actually, do we need the other ones? Also, why has he not picked up any of this armor? Here. You. Pick up shit. I'm walking you over stuff you can use. There you go, idiot. Come on. I know you can do better. Someone can use that. Mainly that naked guy. No? I guess you got your helmet? Okay. I'm not super worried. I can't be super worried. Fully open? Are you kidding me? I need all of it? Wait. Do I need all of it? Let me see. I need all of it? Or did that just not... I feel like something went wrong there. Like, that shouldn't have required everything. But... Go, naked little rat. Ah, shit. Don't die. You know, that would suck if I did that in there, and then I would have lost all of them. A little bit closer. He died, but that was okay. He wasn't... Whoever wants to name him in the comments section, go on ahead. I was thinking I was going to name him, but I realized I don't give a shit. Just because then am I going to hold myself to the responsibility of naming all the past minions I've lost? No, I'm not going back and going through all that. And I know, spoilers for Overlord 2, they name them. I don't know if you're allowed to change the names. I don't think you are. But there are names, I think, for all of them, basically. So that's the thing. But again, I'm not going through there. Stop saying you're an ally. You're not an ally. Am I missing that one guy still? Or did we? Yep. Because he's an idiot. Just for that, you're going to be on distraction duty. I know you're naked, but I don't care. Mother bitch. And donezo. Cool. Although those monsters are actually really cool looking. They're like rock lizards. I don't know what they're specifically supposed to be. We can probably check the arena afterwards if they spawn there. But... Wait. Game, why? We are missing people. Just because you didn't want to follow. You deserve a kicking. Nice kick in the ass. Okay, that should be all 30. Come on, you won't. Aha, idiot. Some stupid ugly idiot face. I want you guys to open all these treasures, give me all the life force, be useful. If you were the Overlord, would you consider these children? Would you consider them slaves? Would you consider them just mindless creatures? I don't know what. Definitely not children. Children would be... I mean, I don't really know if I want kids. Like, I feel like I'd be a good father, but I know that also eats up your entire life, and like, if I'm going to be running a company, and even then, I want to explore other avenues as well. Like, I have ideas for films and shows and games and comics and a whole bunch of other shit that I would love to do. So, you guys like to move a little bit closer, please. Alright, cool. Mother bitch. How many did we just lose? Okay, so blue and a green. No, blue and a brown. You know what? No, I can't even. Shit. I was just gonna say I was just gonna sacrifice them, but you know what? Nope, you need to take one. You know what? We'll take both.
You choose
I
all.
don't give a shit. They die. You know how I've. If you've been paying attention to my playthrough, even though I have them upgraded, they're still shit in the worst way possible. Oh, we can start this right now, but we're not going to mainly because of the fact that I'm going to end the recording session, well, this episode, like right here.